show up. wake up in the morning? Why do you
save you and get you out of your mess. Virtually,
to get back up.